John and Jackie with OpenLove101.com.
And today we thought we'd talk to you about an analogy that we found in some research we were doing for a seminar that we were putting on at Naughty New Orleans, Jealousy 101. And in our research on jealousy, I came across a site by a man named Franklin Vo, and the site is morethan2.com. And his analogy dealt with jealousy and whether to fix it or sweep it under the rug, and he used a refrigerator freezer in this analogy. It's almost like when you come home and you open the refrigerator and everything is melted. Your ice cream, the ice is dripping on the floor, it's puddled, your pizza's become a gooey mess. You clean out the freezer, and then you have three choices. You can fix the freezer, have it repaired. You can just throw the freezer out and get a new one. Or you can decide, I'm not going to put anything in my freezer anymore, I'm just going to leave it like it is. And you have friends over and they bring some frozen pizzas. You're like, yeah, no, we're not putting that in my freezer doesn't work, and I don't want any of that stuff in my house. And that's a lot like how people deal with jealousy sometimes in the swinger world, and really in the vanilla world as well. Would you agree?
Just jealousy in general, yeah.
So you see your wife kissing another man, and it makes you feel uncomfortable, that feeling of jealousy. You're not sure why you're feeling that way, but you feel that way. And rather than looking at it and talking about it and communicating about it with your spouse, you say, no more kissing other men. That will solve the problem. I don't have to feel that way anymore because you're not going to kiss men anymore. Ta-da! Jackie and I don't really feel that's the best way to deal with things. But many people do, and that's okay. One of the things that we do is to try and talk about it. And remember that time, Jackie, where something happened and it made you feel a little bit uncomfortable and jealous, and I said, forget it, I'm not going to do it anymore.
Right. Well, and that was the thing. It would have been super easy for me to say, oh, that'll be great. You just don't do that, and then I won't have to feel uncomfortable, and we'll go back to life how it was. The problem, though, with doing that, at least for me, is I realized by doing that I was restricting you. And the problem comes in when my fear starts to create guidelines for you. And that's really something I think most of us that want to be in a loving relationship with our partner, that's the last thing that we want to do. We don't want to say, I love you as long as you follow these strict guidelines so that I don't have to feel uncomfortable. And the thing to remember is sometimes those feelings that we have that are uncomfortable, they're not really based in reality. They're exaggerated.
Yes.
And so what's so important, and that's, like with the refrigerator, when it stops working, typically what we tend to do is we immediately call a repairman. I need somebody to come over and take a look at this so we can see what we need to do to fix it. And it's the same way with jealousy. When you have something like that that's uncomfortable, that is your body, your mind telling you there's something out of sync here. There's something you may want to take a look at. So that's what you get to do. You get to say, hey, look, I have this feeling. What is it? Let's take a look at it and see if it's something that we can repair, or if it's something that we both find makes us uncomfortable, and so we alter our behavior to enable us to get through that.
Sure.
So it's the same concept, and that's what's really important. Jealousy in and of itself isn't something that's bad or that you should be ashamed of. It's something that you get to work with.
That's so true. And then the other option, as far as refrigerator is concerned, you'd always just throw it out and get a new one. And I've had that happen to me. I've been in a relationship where jealous feelings kept coming up, and it was in a relationship where we weren't being swingers. We were just really with each other sexually. But she would do things that would make me suspicious and uncomfortable and jealous. And rather than communicate with her in a good way, communicate with each other, we just broke up, and I started going out with somebody else. Probably that relationship wasn't meant to be. I'm glad it wasn't.
Yeah, but those are missed opportunities too. To not only learn about your partner, but to learn about yourself, so that maybe in your next, partnership, relationship, you will be more familiar with that feeling if and when it arises.
Yes.
So it's good to take a look at those.
Hopefully that helped. Be sure and subscribe to OpenLove101.com, and we'll send you updates on our new blogs that Jackie's written or a video that we put together. In the meantime, have fun out there, and we'll see you soon.
See ya.